Like for example, the Spanish expression of sweet is dulce, di ba? And here in the Philippines, the expression sweet means sana all, charot. It's not sana all. Wrong di ay siya nga expression. Sweet can be defined in Philippines as mabango, sariwa, masarap, or matamis. Maranatag nag nutrition month. And that is the language acquisition, which we humans acquire the capacity to perceive and comprehend language. Okay, I hope that's clear. Next, we have the mother tongue and first language. At ang tanawon ko na by differences between mother tongue and first language. Okay, the language acquired while growing up is known as mother tongue, which may also refer to us as first language. So, si mother tongue and first language, the same lang sila duha. The same lang sila duha. So, the same, basta the same sila duha. Okay? So, first language, it is acquired. Is the mother tongue or native language of a person. Is like an instinct which is triggered by birth and developed with the experience of being exposed to it. And that is a first language or acquired na siya ang first language. While the second language is learned. It is a language of a person that a person learns in order to communicate with the native speaker of that language. And it is a personal choice. But I am encouraging all of you on board watching this pre-recorded video to better learn more languages. Okay, whatever your position or whatever your course or your profession, ang language wala dyan na siya gipili. Like for example, if you are a doctor or a nurse, then your patient is English speaking. Taga America. Unya kung Bisaya lang imo ang nahibaw-an, naabay communication mahitabo. Wala. Miscommunication and breakdown communication ang mahitabo. So I am encouraging you everyone to please learn more languages as much as possible. Okay? I hope na maka-learn mo. Be a multilingual person. And by the way, mother tongue, first language, and native language, kana sila tulo, parihara na sila. Okay? Parihara na sila ha. Don't be confused those three nga mga akong gipang ingon. Itong mother tongue, first language, and of course, the native language. Parihara na sila tulo. Next, language learning. Muna yung ginga sa inyo nga, gi-encourage ta mo to better learn more languages. Mo nang nabutay topic ka, language learning. So people learn these languages by studying formally in school or informally on their own. And this is the process of language learning. So language learning is broadly defined as developing the ability to communicate in second and foreign language. So in short, language learning is the teaching about language with the hope that the student kamo will learn enough to actually be able to speak the target language, to be able to be able to communicate in a second or foreign language. And the best thing about language learning is that people nga makaistorya more than one language have improved their memory, their problem solving skill and critical thinking skills, can enhance their concentration, ability to multitask, and better listening skill. Mao na siyang encourage na mo to learn more languages. Okay? You can learn languages or you can learn more language formally or informally of your choice. Formally, kung ga-enroll ka sa school, or informally kanang gawatch lang ka on social media or especially on YouTube sa mga Korean. Maka-learn gyapon kag mga languages informally of your own way kung saan nimo na siya pag learn nga language. Okay? Next, we have this language contact. Kasi language contact 0909, dili na siya 0909. So language contact, the result of such contact may be a new form of language. It is possible that in your attempt to communicate with each other, like for example, you and your Japanese friend will produce a new language form that is understandable to the both of you. So ikaw o katong imuhang Japanese friend will decide kung unsa ang inyuhang language nga gamiton for you to understand each other. So ipang set aside na inyuhang both languages, kay mag-decide mo duha kung unsa nga language inyong gamiton for you to understand each other. Kani siya ang language contact, kasagaran mahitabo ni siya sa galleon trade or kanabitang ginatawag po nato nga barter system. Yes, that's barter system. The best ni siya ang language contact. Like for example, ang nag-transact is Bisaya unya ang mupalit Tagalayang gawas. So sila duha mag-decide sila kung unsa nga language ang ilahang gamiton para makasabot sila kung unsa ang ilahang gistoryahan. Kay gansi man ang pikas kung wa siya kasabot sa pikas and vice versa. So that is why pang set aside nila ang ilahang mga language and to decide kung unsa nga language ang ilahang gamiton to understand each other, and that is a language contact. Next, language contact occurs when speakers of two or more languages or varieties interact and influence each other. Ano siya? And also, lastly, language contact is a major factor in language change. Your own languages may also change as you constantly interact and communicate with each other. So therefore, we consider that language contact occurs when speakers of two or more languages or varieties interact and influence each other. And the study of language contact is called, take note, contact linguistics. Again, the study of language contact is called contact linguistics. So when speakers of different languages interact closely, it is typical for their languages to influence each other. In short, ang language contact generally leads to bilingualism and multilingualism. Okay? Next, we have language change. Since na topic na to ang language change, the major factor sa language contact is language change. So what is language change? All natural languages change, and language change affects all areas of language use. Types of language change include the sound changes, the lexical changes, and semantic changes. And also, language is always changing. Reality na siya. We've seen that language change across space and across social group. So in short, ang language change, ang language, ma-change yun na siya generation by generation. Ang pronunciation mag-evolve. Ang mga bagong words are borrowed or invented. The meaning of mga old words are draft. And why does the language change over time? Sige daw. Why does the language change over time? The answer is because of trade and migration. Motong language contact. Mogin ang major factor ang language change. Why? Because old words acquiring new meanings in the technology and new inventions which the new words and phrases are also invented to describe things that did not exist before. In short, language is always changing, and language is a natural behavior of all language. Wala siya, ha? Next, language is indeed a complex human capacity. It is, therefore, important to be aware of its features and behavior to be able to use language more effectively and productively in communicating with each other. Therefore, in every aspect of our life involves language. The language also plays an important role in the development of a person's personality, because communication is the one which drives our lives and makes our lives better. To most people, para sa ila, language comes naturally. We learn how to communicate even before we can talk as we grow older. We find ways to manipulate language to truly convey what we want to say with words and complex sentences. Of course, not all communication is through language, but mastering a language will certainly help you to speed up the process. And this is one of the many reasons why language is important. And that's the end of our Unit 1, Lesson 1 discussion. Again, before we end this video, do not forget to post your answers sa katong question nako na what is language in your own perspective or unsa pa to siya. And post your answer in the comment section where I posted this pre-recorded video. Thank you and have a great day. See you next time, class. Keep safe.